Hey guys, Chad here with another video. So today's video is going to be a first impressions on the House of Slumberhouse, and that is Pear and Olive. Now I know the camera can't pick this up, so what I did is I took a picture with the phone. So just to show you what the bottle looks like, this is what the bottle looks like. So hopefully the camera can pick this one up. So this fragrance really was not covered a lot. I think there was only another reviewer who did a review of this one. So definitely a very interesting and unique fragrance. Definitely a work of art. So I will not, however, put this on my hand just because it's a very long-lasting fragrance and it is just very hard to scrub off. So this is an eau de parfum, very concentrated, this one. So Slumberhouse is actually an indie niche company. So it was launched in 2012, and the creator, hopefully I pronounced the gentleman's last name correctly, Mr. Josh Lubb. Mr. Lubb has created a lot of fragrances for the house, and I believe that this gentleman is also the founder and the owner. So just to name a few of the fragrances, you got Slumberhouse Maury, Slumberhouse Myrrh, and Slumberhouse Invisible Musk. This is considered a floral fruity. The main accords are sweet, fruity, woody, aquatic, herbal, and floral. There are no top, mid, or base according to Fragrantica, but the notes are pear, cognac, chamomile, something called, and I will mispronounce this one, aglaia, olive, and I'm going to mispronounce this one as well, masoya, and calamus. Now what I get out of this fragrance is I definitely get a natural and a very smooth pear and olive combination together, and then after 3 or 4 hours the pear dissipates and says goodbye, and just all I get is I get an olive oil type of feel. It's probably just my skin chemistry, but I did not smell any of the floral notes or the cognac, nothing. All I smelled was pear and like an olive oil type of fragrance. It's definitely a very interesting, unique type of fragrance. I do think it's a little bit sophisticated, a little bit, but it was very linear, and I did not like that part of it. Like, you know what, I'm a sarcastic kind of guy, and this is not a jab at Mr. At the House, but I felt like I was at an Olive Garden with a bunch of old retired white folks, and I'm like, okay, can this buffet just finish, because the longevity was just bananas. I will cover that in a few seconds, alright? But I'm not bad-mouthing the fragrance. More likely it's just my chemistry, but it was just so linear on me. So I did say that this was a bit of a sophisticated fragrance, so I'm going to have to say for age range, 30 years and up. Definitely, I could see a 40 or 45-year-old CEO executive really liking something like this. This is definitely a work of art. Definitely a very, very interesting fragrance. I've not smelled anything like this before. So I will say that 30 years and up, but a 40-year-old probably pull this one off quite nicely. Occasions, everything but casual. This one requires you to be dressed up somewhat. So I'm just going to the gym, that's why I'm dressed like a bum. So I'm going to the gym after I do this fragrance review. But this fragrance requires you to dress up just a little bit. You gotta have that sense of style. Definitely not your t-shirt, jeans, and sneakers kind of thing, right? Seasons. So I was a little bit stumped on this one, and I had to ask some of the people in the Facebook groups, and most of them said spring and summer. A few said autumn. So I'm gonna have to say the warmer temperatures. Could be a warm autumn day, it could be a warm spring day. But I don't think that this would do very well in a hot, humid summer day, however. Just because it might project that olive oil type of thing a little bit too much. I think a cool summer night that requires you that if you're going to a really important event, like you're going to a gala that requires you to dress up in a nice suit or tuxedo, and it's cool out and it's the summertime, I think that this would be probably the perfect fragrance for that gentleman out there. Longevity, okay. So this was absolutely bananas. So I did my joke about the whole Olive Garden bit, but this, guys, was just monstrous. So longevity was 15 hours. I got 15 hours on the 2 days that I tried this one. It's just a very concentrated fragrance. Now, after a certain amount of time, I don't care how good the fragrance is, how much I love it, I want the fragrance gone just so I could smell something else. And after 10 hours, I did 12 sprays of Escada Magnetism, and I could not smell a scab. All I smelled was the olive oil. So I might have over applied, I might not have. But it's such a concentrated fragrance. I think it was, well, one of my friends said that he thinks it's a 30% concentrated fragrance. So that's just nuts. Projection was very good. I got 4 hours. So maybe for an EDP that may not be great for some people, but let's not forget that this is actually a stick. So this is a stick fragrance, and I just got it all over my fingers, so I will be smelling this later on. Sorry, Mr. Love. Definitely projection was good. I did not think that I was able to have that good of a bubble, because it is a dab stick, and I did put a few drops here and there on me. But my buddy Winston definitely smelled this after 4 hours on me, and he's like, "What are you wearing, guy?" Because it's definitely interesting. And my friend is not one for fragrances, but he did think it was quite unique and a little bit different. So people's thoughts, and my buddy Winston is in these thoughts. So we're nice, interesting, unique, different, delicious. Definitely smell it. A few people were unsure, and a few people said no. They thought it was too much of a too food-like. It is a floral fruity, but I don't know. I think it's a bit of a gourmand at the same time. So for a sample of this one, and I don't know where I got this one. I don't know if one of the reviewers sent it to me. It's got to be, because I did not order anything from any site. For a sample of this one on Lucky Scent, you can get it for $7, I believe, and on a site called indiescents.com, you can get it for $9. Both sites do carry a 30 ml bottle for $125. So guys, that's pretty much it for Slumberhouse Pear and Olive. So Mr. Love, if you're watching, definitely a very interesting fragrance, very creative, very unique. But this one definitely was not for me. I did not dislike it. It just probably didn't mesh too well on my skin, but I'm definitely going to have to try some of the other fragrances out there from Slumberhouse. Alright guys, so please rate, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys later. Bye.